Right, so this is a quick reminder how to make a post in your Behance portfolio. Log into behance.net, so make sure you're logged in. You're going to create a project up at the top. Right, I'd suggest putting your images in first. You can upload your files this way. So I'm just going to navigate to where my work is. Right. I could upload multiples if I was going to do my pattern. And if you have multiple variations, I would suggest you do that. Might as well show a user that. So if I wanted to upload another one, I would just, I wanted to be below. I scroll down below, hover over right below the image, and then there's a little up arrow for more to upload another image. So I could do this and they could be scrolling down. I can click on these two little arrows. That gives it some more space. I prefer that. I'm actually going to delete them real quick to show you how to do a photo grid. So if you're going to do just one image, that's definitely how you would do it. If you have multiple, you might consider a photo grid. So you would upload them all at once now in the photo grid. Don't worry about the order because you can rearrange them in this photo grid. So think about what's the best format to showcase your work. You could do one large one and then a photo grid below. So like if I wanted to do that, I could reorder the grid. I'm going to edit the project, take that one out. So these are kind of my drafts, right? Maybe right above it, I want to put in my final as a single image. Give it some space. So play around with how your portfolio post should be laid out. Again, you're only required to have one image. Next, right above it, let's insert some text to serve as a title. So I'm just going to call it patterns. You can get more creative with it. It does not have to be the project name. This is your portfolio, your art. I'm going to make it look like an actual title. So I'm going to go a little bit bigger. Maybe bolder. I can play with its color if I wanted to pull something from the actual image. All right. I like to put my description underneath. You are required to have a 2 to 3 sentence description. So you can put it up here if you'd like. You could insert more text. I could have put it here. I'm going to put it underneath it all. To me, I want them to read the title. I want them to see the pieces. And then if they're that interested, that they can scroll down. I would suggest you just copy and paste this from like a Google Doc. But I'm going to type right in here, right? Don't overthink this. There are prompts in our Behance topic page, but really just give the viewer of this post a little bit more background, when it was created, why it was created, maybe some things you learned, what it shows about you as an artist. All right, so all right, so make sure it's grammatically correct. You can change the size of this, the color. I'm just going to keep it nice and simple. Right, so this post definitely could be done. If you want to change like the coloring, if you don't like the white, that's edit styles and layout. And then you can change that in there. Just make sure whatever you decide, your art is the star. That we're not paying attention to the background and the typography. It should be pretty clean and simple. Okay. Next, we're going to continue. Project title, you can make it the same. You are more than welcome to copy and paste that description right into here. You don't have to have a description. This is basically the cover art. You can choose any image from the post. You can zoom in and make it more dramatic if you want. This is what they're going to see on that initial splash page, right? Crop and continue. All right, in the final step here, you have just a few things you have to do. Creative fields under basic info. At least put in graphic design. You can put in illustration, animation if you're putting in animation, photography if you're putting in old photo work, and then done. Okay, you're more than welcome to put in Illustrator or whatever you used to create it. You shouldn't have any co-owners. Copyright will just give you all the rights. You own the rights to your image. Display, make sure, so that was basic, display, make sure everyone on a Behance can see this. All right, if it says anything other than that, edit it. You want everyone on Behance to do it, right? And then let's go to discoverability, and let's just put in a few keywords, right? Oh, I'm sorry. This is where you could copy and paste that description from your post if you'd like. It is searchable, but put in at least 3 keywords. So patterns, and if you run out of stuff to do, you can even do colors. All right, so at least 3, okay? All of this is fine. You're more than welcome to add Whitfield School. Sometimes that helps me find things a little bit easier, but you don't have to. Oh, I'm sorry, if you're going to add Whitfield School, you have to add it. Right, and then all you have to do is hit publish. Hopefully that helped.